The latest. Thank you for your love and support. I appreciate you all. Something unprecedented is happening in Burkina Faso and Africa is watching in stunned silence. After surviving a failed coup and attempted assassination, Captain Ibrahim Traoré has made a move no African leader has dared to make in modern times. He didn't just reshuffle his government. He didn't just rename a ministry. He changed the language of power itself. He changed the language of power itself. I want to say a very special thank you to Mr. Nelson for the love you are showing to the channel. I really appreciate you. I am so much thankful. The Ministry of Defense and Veteran Affairs is now officially called the Ministry of War, with a Minister of War appointed to lead it. And now, one question is shaking Africa and setting social media on fire. Why now? Why now? Has Captain Ibrahim Traoré finally drawn a line in the sand? Has Captain Ibrahim Traoré finally drawn a line in the sand? Is this a symbolic warning or a clear declaration that Burkina Faso is entering a new phase of confrontation? War against who? Terrorists, foreign interests, internal collaboration, or all of the above?
So, we are joined again by the Minister Secretary General of the government, Ousmane Ouattara. He is here to provide information. You have the floor again, Mr. Minister. Thank you, sir. Now, an entire page is lit from us. I therefore resume with decree number 2026-0006. Tab, Prime Minister's Office, regarding the reshuffle of the government. The President of Faso has said, having regard to the Constitution, having regard to the Transitional Charter of October the 14th, 2022, and its amendment of May the 25th, 2024, having regard to decree number 2024-1565, Prime Minister's Office dated December the 7th, 2024, concerning the appointment of a Prime Minister, acting on the proposal of the Prime Minister, decrees. Article 1. The government of Burkina Faso is reshuffled as follows. 1. Minister of State, Minister of War and Patriotic Defense, Division General Celestin Sempor. Minister of State, Minister of Agriculture, Water, Animal Resources and Fisheries, Commander Ismail Sunbi. Minister of State, Minister of Territorial Administration and Mobility, Michel Zerbo. Minister of Economy and Finance, Mr. Abubakar Nakanabu. Minister of Security, Police Division Commissioner Mohamed Isana. Minister of Foreign Affairs, Mr. Karamoko. Jean-Marie Traoré, Minister of Civil Service. Mr. Matthias Traoré, Minister of Communication, Culture, Arts and Tourism. Government Spokesperson, Mr. Pegwende Gila Owadriogo. Minister of Family and Solidarity, Lieutenant Colonel Passanvenda Pelaji Kabor. Minister of Justice, Mr. Adasso Rodrigue Bayola. Minister of Health, Mr. Robert Lucien Jean-Claude Kabugu. Minister of Digital Transition, Posts and Electronic Communications, MS Aminata Zerbo-Sabane. Minister of Industry, of Trade and Crafts, Mr. Serge Nyoni Adimpoda. Minister of National Construction, Mr. Mikalusi Debi. Minister of Energy, of Mines and Quarries, Mr. Yakuba Zabreguba. Minister of Basic Education, of Literacy and Promotion of National Languages, Mr. Jacques Sosten Dingara. Minister of Secondary Education, of Vocational and Technical Training, sir, we have nothing. Minister of Higher Education, of Research and Innovation, Mr. Ajima Tamiano. Minister of Sports, of Youth and Employment, Madame Anik Laidi Duma, Pik, Bugu, Zeng and Ouattara. Minister Delegate to the Minister of State for Agriculture, Water, Animal Resources and Fisheries. In charge of Animal Resources, Mr. Amadou Diko. Minister Delegate to the Minister of Economy and Finance. In charge of Budget, Mrs. Fatoumata Bako Threa. Minister Delegate to the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Mrs. Beck Nagsam. Stella Eldine Kabor. The second key concerns the appointment of a Minister Secretary General of the Government and of the Council of Ministers, the President of Faso, Head of State, having regard to the Constitution, having regard to the Transition Charter of October the 14th, 2022, and its amendment of May the 25th, 2024, having regard to Decree number 20-25, 15-27, PF of November the 27th, 2025, establishing the Secretariat General of the Government and of the Council of Ministers. Decree Mr. Usman Ouattara is appointed Minister Secretary General of the Government and of the Council of Ministers. This decree shall be published in the Official Journal of Faso. Signed by Captain Ibrahim Traoré. Ouagadougou, January the 12th, 2026. Thank you.
Across the continent, African leaders are uneasy. In Western capitals, silence is loud. And online, Africans are asking the same question again and again. What does Traoré know that we don't? This is not just a reshuffle. This is not politics. This feels like the opening chapter of something far bigger. It's a signal to us that something big is going to happen in Africa. The people who are preaching democracy to us, look at what they are doing to other nations. Capturing a sitting president in Venezuela, Nicolas Maduro. Does that make the people preaching democracy democratic? Like Professor Nawal will always ask, who is a democratic leader in this world? Name one. And which country has ever developed based on democracy? If not a system that other people are benefiting from it. This system, we have practiced it for a very long time. Yet there is nothing that the African can show off. This is a systematic system designed to keep you and I in poverty. And that is why under that system called democracy, people are coming into the continent and carrying the resources away. Why are they bent on making sure they move out Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso leaders? Because they came and kicked them out. They took the natural resources. They naturalized everything. We, the Africans, have control. And the same people that are pointing fingers at our leaders, claiming they are corrupt, are the same people that are not happy. If African leaders are the corrupt ones and you are the good guys, why are you now not happy when we have leaders in Africa that are doing everything possible to change the lives of the people? They made it known to the world that we are surviving based on their messes. And now we said, we have had enough and we want to govern ourselves because the narrative is the African is not capable of managing his own affairs. And now we are telling the world we are capable and it has now become a problem. These are not democratic leaders. Democracy is a system under which people are enriching themselves in Africa. The leaders that are doing nothing in Africa, simply because they live under the system called democracy, nothing happens to them. All we hear are their corrupt leaders, and they keep doing things to set Africa backwards. And these are the kind of leaders and leadership and governance that these people want for the African. Because through that, they are able to have access to what they want. Through that system, we are forced to go for loans that will only benefit them. We need to understand that if truly we want Africa to change, then we need to change the system of governance. Democracy can never give us any way for us to see the light that we want to see, for us to go far and for us to get to our destination. It will never happen. These people never left anything good for us. What makes us think that democracy is a system that is very good, and that was why they left it for us. And if these are the same people preaching democracy and human rights, why are they after other leaders? Why are they bent on making sure they take out a leader that is not giving them access to what they want? That should tell you and I in Africa that this system wasn't designed to help you and I. It is a system that was designed to make sure colonization is ongoing. This is a new form of colonization. Even though they are no longer with us, we don't have chains on our hands, but mentally the chains are there. They still operate far away from us, miles away from the African, thousands of miles. And the African is happy holding on to the system that was given to him or her by the oppressor. And we believe this is the way to go. This is the way to change anything. And this is why they made sure they taught this to us, for us to only know the system and not any other system. And to have Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso leaders who really expose what democracy is and what this system is causing to the African. We are the only ones that can set ourselves free. United we stand, divided we fall, and united we keep standing forever and ever. The greatest enemy of the African is mental slavery. So let's decolonize ourselves from mental slavery. Let's keep sharing to educate our brothers and sisters. Together we make Africa great for ourselves and the next generations that are going to come. So that's the latest around the world, in Africa, West Africa, and in Burkina Faso.